Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Angelisa and on this channel we talk about books, and today I'm going to be reading the books that my fiance picked out for me this month. So at the beginning of the month for my July TBR, I had my fiance pick out, I think it was 6 books for me to read this month because I wanted to move a lot for my June TBR over to July. So I had him pick out the rest. I'll show you guys what books he picked out. So just as like a quick refresher, he picked out Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief, so that's the first one. The Hobbit, Twisted Games, Not the Witch You Wed, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, and The Atlas 6. So I'm probably not going to end up reading all of these books in this video just because I don't have time to read that many books in a week, but I will definitely get a few of them off of the list. Some of these books are some of my fiance's favorite books, and others are just books that were on my shelf that he picked out because they looked interesting, or he wanted me to read them, or he just didn't care. So yeah, I did start one of the books already. I'm in the middle of The Lightning Thief. I literally like started reading it and then realized that I never made an intro to this video. So I was like, oh, I should probably do that. Because I'm already on page 127, chapter 9, and there's 375 pages. So we're like a third through already. So far I'm really actually liking it. I didn't think I would enjoy it that much. I've watched the movies, so it is a little bit different from the movies. I think there's a lot more detail and I'm enjoying this, and I can see why my fiance was obsessed with this when he was like 12 years old. So yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna finish the series. I have the box set, so why not? But I mean, like, I genuinely am like interested in the story. Anyway, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Bye. Hey guys, let's talk about Percy Jackson. I am literally flying through this book. I only have like, I think it's 75 pages left. Yeah, I'm on page 300 out of 375. I am really liking this. I didn't think I would like it this much. It doesn't feel like a book for 12-year-olds. It reads like a regular, just like YA fantasy. I don't know. I think it's really cute. It's definitely a lot more detailed than the movie, which I think I said earlier, but I'm enjoying it. Like, I think I might continue the series, to be honest. I'm gonna continue reading it today. I only have like 75 pages left, so I'll probably finish in like an hour, or less, to be honest, because the like text is very big on here because it's YA. My cat wants to come up here. He's like, you're preoccupying my area, girly pop. But yeah, I also got more stickers and like rearranged them. So it's like this little like Tamlin's Delicious Tears and like this little dragon one. Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Boo? Come. You want to say hello? Oh, hi. Say hi. I have the most chill cat. He just kind of chills. Do you want to go up on the window? Is that why you're wanting to come up here? So yeah, now the lighting just got really bad because he's blocking all the lighting because he's in the window. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Percy Jackson so far. Really enjoying it. Love Grover's character, love Annabeth's character, love Percy's character. Like, they're all so much fun. Rui, stop. He's like behind my camera, like sniffing. Just, you wanted to go to the window. Be in the window. Yeah, it's not reading like a book for 12-year-olds. I kind of like, it's weird. I kind of forget that they're 12. I don't know if it's because I watched the movie first, and the movie, like, you know, Logan Lerman, like, he looks like 15, 16. I'm pretty sure like that's the age group that it is in the movie, at least. Like, I think they changed it for the movie. But yeah, in the book he's 12 and it doesn't feel like it at all. Like, I feel like he's going on so many adventures and like things, so many things are happening for like this to all be happening to a 12-year-old. But I think one of the campers got there when she was like 7, which is so young and like so early. Campers meaning like the camp that all the demigods go to. So basically Percy, like, he's a demigod. That, like, you know that as part of the synopsis. He keeps getting kicked out of school, he keeps getting in trouble, he's gotten diagnosed with dyslexia, ADHD, like, he can't read, like, letters just kind of jumble around, and he has a lot of energy, like, he can't sit still, and his attention is, like, all over the place, and he finds out it's because he is a demigod, and you find that out, like, right in the beginning of the book. He tells you, I'm a demigod kind of thing. Yeah, so he goes on this big adventure that has to do with the father that abandoned him and trying to retrieve this item that was stolen from Zeus, one of the big three gods, and he's kind of just in the middle of this feud between the three big gods, Zeus, Hades, and Poseidon. And yeah, he's like on this adventure with his two friends, Grover and Annabeth. They're on the adventure for like the quest for a reason, but there's just such a fun group of characters, and I don't know, this is like the only time where I felt like watching the movie first was kind of better. And Mitchell said it was because the movies were so like crap in comparison to the books. He watched the movies after the books, obviously, because he read them when he was younger, and he said like the movie was so bad compared to the books. But watching the movie and then reading the book is like you get to visualize all the parts that the movie did, plus you have more because it's the book. And yeah, it's just such a fun read. I think I'm definitely gonna finish the series because I don't know, it's just so much fun, and I've always been interested in like Greek mythology, and Mitchell told me there's like a bunch of series that he wrote that are about like Roman gods and like just all these different things. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens, but I'm gonna finish this book and then I'll let you know what my final rating is. Hey guys, I just finished The Lightning Thief, Percy Jackson and Olympians, book 1. I have to say I really enjoyed it. I'm surprised by how much I enjoyed it. I wanted to read this one first because, I don't know, I figured it would be like really YA. I wasn't sure I was gonna like it, so I figured I'd read it first. But it ended up being really good. I don't think I'm gonna give my rating yet. I think I'm gonna wait till the end and like have my fiance just at the end so I can tell him like what I thought about the books that he picked out, and you guys can hear the rating first with him as well. But I don't know, I really liked it. I can't think of anything wrong with it, and I actually want to continue reading the series. It was so entertaining, and I want to go rewatch the movie just to like experience it again. There was so much more detail in this though, and just details that the movies didn't have and probably couldn't do, that I just loved. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I was thinking of reading The Hobbit because I know that that's what he actually wants me to read, but I might read Twisted Games. I'm just telling them about my thoughts because I finished. Yeah, I might read Twisted Games. Maybe you can tell me, what do you want me to read next?
Take a break from fantasy and read that boring Winnipeg one.
I don't want to read the boring Winnipeg one yet. It's going to take too long. It might put me in a slump.
What is that?
So we have Twisted Games.
Yeah.
Which is that like spicy romance. There's The Witch You Wed. There's The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. I don't know why I asked you. I know I want to read Twisted Games.
So read Twisted Games.
There's also the like Atlas 6. Oh, but I have some audiobooks that are ready that I should probably read those ones
Before they go.
Before they expire. What do I have? Okay, so I have The Hobbit, I have Atlas 6, I have Witch You Wed, and I have Twisted Games. Yeah, I think when you read Twisted Games, I'm probably gonna read The Hobbit because The Hobbit's really short. The audiobook's only 4 hours. I don't know how, but it's only 4 hours. I liked this. I liked this a lot. I'm not gonna tell you my full thoughts yet, though.
Okay.
We can do that when I'm done reading everything.
Your wrap-up.
Yeah, my video wrap up at the end. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go get Twisted Games and start that. Hi friends. I'm doing really bad at like vlogging, like me actually reading it, and I just keep doing updates, but just bear with me. It's just because I've been reading a lot at night, and yeah, it's hard to vlog when someone's sleeping next to me. But anyway, I'm on page 190 of Twisted Games. I just got to like part 2. For the first like 100 pages, I couldn't really read Rhys. I wasn't sure how I felt about him, and then at like 100 to 150 pages kind of just clicked for me, and I love him. I love Bridget's character. Basically, this is about Bridget, who is a princess of this like country in Europe. She has a bodyguard named Rhys that we're introduced to in the first book, and it's kind of the first like few hundred pages are taking place over I think 2 years, and then the latter half is kind of like present day-ish kind of thing. And she's bound by duty to the throne and has to kind of wrestle like how she wants to find a partner with her duty to this throne and all the politics that are going on. So yeah, it's actually, I love these because there's so much plot going on in them. It's not just romance. At first it was giving just a very like comfy romance book kind of, and then I don't know, it just really started to pick up around the like 150 page mark, and I don't know, I'm just really enjoying it right now. Like I'm just kind of flying through it. I think I'll probably finish it tonight, to be honest. I know that's like a lot of pages to finish, but I don't know, I just feel like I will for some reason. It's just so good. Low-key, it's kind of reminding me a little bit of like it's reminding me a little bit of like Princess Protection Program or Princess Diaries. Like she's kind of just getting thrown into a lot of this training that she's like decades behind on for a reason. I don't know if this is... Oh yeah, it does. Okay, yeah. So her brother abdicates, and this whole time she's been second in line to the throne, and now she's first in line randomly. He abdicated for love, to marry someone who is not of noble blood. So yeah, she's kind of dealing with the fact that now she is the last person in her family who is in line for the throne, and if she abdicates or tries to refuse, then her bloodline like loses the throne and it goes to her cousin. So she's trying to avoid that, and it's a lot of stress because I guess she also like really loves Rhys, but I don't know, I think Rhys has something to do with this country that she is like princess of, because he doesn't like the country, and like he seems to have like baggage there or something. So I'm trying to figure out like how they're gonna end up together if she has to marry someone who's royal, unless she like changes the rules. I don't know, but so far I'm really liking it. I love these books so much because there's just so much plot. Okay, my cat doesn't want me to talk anymore, so I'm just gonna stop for now because he's upset, but I'll update you guys a little bit later once I've read more.
When can I hold you again? 'Cause lately I've been wondering how long this can take to end. When can I kiss you again? 'Cause baby, it feels like forever.
This book has me literally just unhinged laughing. Like, I don't know how to explain. The spice is so good in this that I literally just like start evil laughing because I'm like going manic as I read it. Like it's just...
When can I hold you again? 'Cause baby, I've been thinking how long this could take to end. When can I kiss you again? I'm scared that it might be forever.
Hi guys, I am almost done this book. Oh my goodness. Page 300 out of, I think it's like 405 or something like that, 411, something like that, 415, I don't know. But yeah, my thoughts are kind of the same. There's still a lot of like side plot going on, but obviously a lot of spice because that's what these books are. Rhys is... This, it doesn't feel as... Oh. Excuse me. That's like not very nice. You're interrupting. Can you come back later? Please? Can you come back later? Okay, thank you. Do you want to just sit down, buddy? Like, here, just sit down. Rhys is not like as dark. Like this isn't giving like dark romance as much as... Oh my god, Rui, like, do you guys see what I mean? Like, he just doesn't want to let me film. Can you please go away, please? Okay. This isn't giving dark romance as much as I thought it was. Like, this is definitely like an introduction to it. I love his like backstory and his character and like how complex he is. Sometimes he cringes me just a little bit, but so far I still love him and Bridget. This still looks like it's like not focusing properly. I'm sorry, I'm like obsessed with my camera right now. There is like a little bit of drama happening, not between the couple, but like just conflicts in both of their lives, and just like not in their relationship, but it contributes to the relationship. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to spoil it, that's why. But yeah, so I'm interested to see how that's gonna like wrap up and end off. So I'm gonna continue reading and we're gonna see where this ends and what I end up thinking about it. But yeah, Rui, you are literally like
absent thought, maybe I should take you up on that ride, 'cause I'm out of my mind. And it's a little too late, there's just enough time. If we let it all out, could I swallow my pride? And I should just walk home, but we're both scared of being alone. And that's how you throw it all away in a small town. Everybody's talking 'cause they know now. Everybody's talking 'cause they know now. And it's a slow burn, playing in your mind like a rerun. I've been trying to hide it, but I can't run from the way I feel when you're next to me. Quiet type said it's a bad time. I tried to call back, got your mom on the line. Is it just me? I hate how this feels to have to be fake, but the fake feels so real. Guess I should have known that you'd never call me back. And that's how you throw it all away in a small town. Everybody's talking 'cause they know now. Everybody's talking 'cause they know now. And it's a slow burn, playing in your mind like a rerun. I've been trying to hide it, but I can't run from the way I feel.
what is happening right now?
Town. Everybody's talking 'cause they know now. Everybody's talking 'cause they know now. And it's a slow burn, playing in your mind like a rerun. I've been trying to hide it, but I can't run from the way I feel when you're next to me.
I can't stop crying. I don't know why. I just can't stop crying. I know that this ends well because they always do, but like, what's wrong with me? I need to stop reading these types of books when I'm on my period. Yeah. Y'all, I just finished Twisted Love, and I just finished Twisted Games. genuinely so good. I don't know what is in these books. I think crack. Yeah, at first I wasn't really sure how I felt about it. Throughout most of the book I wasn't really sure what I was gonna rate it. Like I had an idea, but yeah, that like second half of the book really changed my mind. I'm gonna share my ratings at the end, but that was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. I don't really know what I want to read next. I think I'm gonna read The Hobbit or Atlas 6. Yeah, because the other two options for this is Not the Witch You Wed or, sorry, I'm like shaking, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. And I really wanted to read that book, but my fiance made it sound so boring, and I kind of hate him for that. But I'm also just not really in the mood for a romance because I just finished one. So yeah, I'm thinking The Hobbit or Atlas 6. Maybe The Hobbit. I know he really wants me to read that, so I should at least try it. Alright, so I started The Hobbit. I'm on page 81, chapter 5, out of like, I think there's 350 pages in this. So I'm kind of suffering just a little bit because the writing style is not something that I'm used to. I am like enjoying it. From what I'm understanding, basically there's a group of dwarves, 13 of them, and then is his name Bilbo, sorry. Bilbo Baggins, the Hobbit, who go on this adventure with Gandalf the Wizard to, I'm pretty sure they have to steal some sort of treasure, and they just keep kind of like bumping into obstacles along the way, and goblins and elves and all these things. So yeah, I think I'm struggling because a lot of the fantasy that I read also has like romance in it, and obviously this has none of that. So, but I am making good progress, so I'm gonna like keep going and we're gonna see how this goes. I've kind of just been like watching YouTube videos while I read it, so I'm not like super, like I know what's going on clearly, but I don't know. I'm able to like just have YouTube videos on in the background while I read it. I'll update you guys maybe when I'm like a little bit more into the book and see how I'm feeling. Hey guys, oh, this is kind of bright. Okay, I cannot tell you what the hell happened, but I've barely read in the past few days because I haven't been feeling well. And when I'm not feeling well, like it wasn't just like sniffles not feeling well, like, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of hard to read when you're not feeling well that way. Anyway, so I think the last update I was like page 106. That's where I am now. So I'm gonna pick it up today, and we're gonna try and get through the rest of this book hopefully, so I can finish out this video because it's the freaking end of the month. This always happens in my last video. My last reading vlog of the month always ends up like this, and I'm so sorry, but it's just a busy time always, to be honest. And I think I'm getting so much busier at work now, and like the last thing that I want to do when I come home after looking at a screen all day and reading stuff all day, as like an admin worker, like I don't want to look at more words, so it's hard. Yeah, Lauren Sydney, yeah, that's her name. Lauren Sydney, Lauren's Reading Corner. She was talking about this on in a video recently. Like corporate book girlies, like we're going through it. Like I don't have time to read all day. Like I wish I could, but like I don't make money doing this, so I have to keep my job, you know what I mean? But all good. So we're gonna try and finish this off so I can get my opinions on it. I think it's a pretty good sign that I made it to 107 and didn't like want a DNF, because this is only 350 pages, so I should be able to get through it. I think I'll be able to. And then I'm excited to read something else. Just chill. Okay.
Hypnotized, I don't know why she got me feeling this way. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. I'm mesmerized like every night by every word she'll say. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. Yeah, she doesn't know that she's got a hold. She's got a certain kind of gravity. She doesn't know that I want her so. And when I see her, I believe in every hunger, telling Sinatra song. She took me to the moon and we kept on going. Like the whole world stopped for her and she couldn't care. She got me dancing through the streets like I'm Fred Astaire. Got me dizzy, head is spinning when she comes around. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. Yeah, she's the only thing that keeps me in this lonely town. She's got a way about her. She's got a way about her. Yeah, she doesn't know that she's got a hold. She's got that certain kind of gravity. And she doesn't know that I want her so. And when I see her, I believe in every hunger, telling Sinatra song. She took me to the moon and we kept on going. Like the whole world stopped for her and she couldn't care. She got me dancing through the streets like I'm Fred Astaire.
Hey guys, alright, so I finished The Hobbit, and if you didn't see from the clips, me and Mitchell actually ended up watching the 2 first Hobbit movies in between me reading this. So I looked up like how the movies align with the books, and every time I finished like a third basically of the book that it lined up with the movie, we watched the movie so I could kind of see everything that was being explained in this, because kind of like I said earlier, there's a lot of telling, whereas the movie does obviously a lot of showing, and it kind of just enhanced the book for me. So yeah, when I first started reading this, I was genuinely kind of bored. Like I was intrigued and I was like, oh, this is funny, and like there were some cute moments, and like I love Bilbo Baggins, like his character is so funny. But I was having a hard time, I think, visualizing everything and just staying intrigued. And then when we watched the first movie, I was like, wait, this is actually amazing. Like, what is going on? And then I read the second third of it and I was like, stop, I need to watch this like as the movie again, because I need to like see everything that he's talking about. And then I read the last third, and we're probably gonna watch the last movie tonight, hopefully. Yeah, this is probably one of like my favorite movies now, The Hobbit, and the fact that it was based off of this like masterpiece, I almost feel like I cannot give this like a low rating. It is just so like, for the time that it was written, like I think obviously if this was written today, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much. Like the writing style isn't really my style when it comes to fantasy, but obviously for when this was written, the state of fantasy books as a genre at the time when this was written, and just like I can see how much other fantasy books have borrowed from this book and been inspired by this book. It's just, yeah, it's just an absolute masterpiece. So I'm gonna wait for Mitchell to finish showering so that we can talk about my final ratings for these because I don't know if I gave them yet, to be honest. Yeah, so just give me a minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, come sit down. Okay. Hi.
Hello.
To the camera, not to me.
Hello.
Okay, these are all of the books that you chose for me. So first you get to just guess which ones I actually finished.
Oh, which ones you actually finished?
Yeah.
I know you finished The Hobbit and Percy Jackson. I know for a fact you didn't touch The Wall of Winnipeg because it says Winnipeg in it. This one you didn't touch, I think, because I don't remember you mentioning it. Pretty sure, this is the only other one you read. You read these three.
Yeah.
You didn't read these three.
No, I didn't. It's not because I didn't want to. I feel like this one you genuinely did not make me want to read it.
I just convinced you.
But like slow burn is like one of my favorite tropes. So I probably would have read this if you didn't poo-poo it so much.
So read it next time.
Yeah, I will. But I also have like 80 million other books I'm gonna read. This I wanted to read and I borrowed the audiobook for it. I don't know why I didn't end up reading it. I think I just like got distracted by other books. And I had already like 2 fantasies that I was gonna read, so
yeah,
this was
a
already
lot of fantasy.
And this one, I don't know why I didn't read it. You
It's
hyped
not-
this one up so much,
It's
but
not witchy season. You gotta wait
yeah,
until
that's
October.
true. That's true. I'll probably read it in October. You're
You
right.
have to read it.
Okay, but I did read these 3. So first I read Percy Jackson first. What do you think I rated this book?
Like out of what?
Like on a 5-star scale.
On a 5-star scale, I think you gave it like a 4.5, 4, maybe a 4.
Okay, I actually gave it 5 stars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I actually liked it. It was like, it was better than the movie, like you said, but it was also just like, oh, I was saying in the video, like, it doesn't read as like a book for 12-year-olds.
No, it doesn't.
It reads as like an actual like fantasy
Yeah.
book. Like I felt like I was reading like
Adults can
like
read this.
or yeah, but I felt like I was reading like something like similar to like the Cruel Prince trilogy, where like it's a YA fantasy, like young adult, not like middle grade. Like this is literally in the like 9 to 12-year-old section in the bookstore.
Really?
Yeah, it's not.
That's when I read it.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's not with like the other books. So I think I am gonna like finish the series. Probably not soon,
No,
but
you got
maybe
a little bit in between then and now.
maybe in the fall, because like you said, it's like
Yeah, that's spooky
this is
season
also
almost.
like a fall kind
Yeah.
of, you know.
Sea of Monsters. Ooh, scary. Monster.
I've never watched the other
Halloween.
movies though.
Yeah, you did. You just fell asleep.
Did the other movies follow the books?
A little more, yeah, because they got backlash from the
Are you
first
gonna
one.
watch the series?
Yes, 100%.
Okay, let's watch the series.
Apparently they're like,
I heard it's actually supposed to be good.
they're following it pretty well.
It's not supposed to be like the movies. Like I heard it's actually good. Okay, and then I read Twisted Games. What do you think I gave this one?
I don't even remember what it's about.
This is the one about the princess and the bodyguard.
Oh, I think you loved it because it was a part of a series you already liked. So, out of a 5 out of, you gave it a 5 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, I did. I gave it
Yeah,
5 stars.
yeah.
At first, I was thinking 4.5 because it wasn't as like, I don't know. I didn't like the main guy as much as I did in the first one. But then, like halfway through, something happened. I was just like,
My chest.
yes. Okay, and then I read The Hobbit, obviously, and I feel like you've been reading this with me while I was reading it, because every time something happened, I would tell you something happened. But what do you think I gave this book?
5 out of 5.
I gave this one 4.5.
I figured.
Why did you say 5 out of 5?
Because I give it 5 out of 5.
Well, you didn't finish it. How are you gonna give this 5 out of 5?
I
You
know
never
what
finished
happens.
it. Well, obviously, I was saying to the camera about how we watched the movies in between, and I think that like enhanced my experience a little bit.
Helped give you some visual.
Well, yeah, I was saying like the book does a lot more like telling rather than showing. Obviously, a movie's gonna show, obviously, but what I mean like in a book format, like okay, in ACOTAR, when the war happens, there's literally like chapters and chapters and chapters of the battle where you're reading like actual action scenes. I feel like this happened in like 1 chapter.
Yeah, they don't show the
They don't show like
action scenes.
yeah, like they don't explain
Yeah.
like, oh, Bilbo did this and then so and so and then like axe came at this guy's head. Like no, it's just like they won the battle or they lost the battle or this person died. Like you don't, yeah, you don't find out like how people like actually died.
He got his arm chopped off and then
Like
head
even
beheaded.
like, oh, I don't want to spoil it. So that's why I gave it 4.5 stars because like I feel like I couldn't give it lower than, like I feel like 4 was too low just because this is like a masterpiece in the fantasy world, and like a lot of fantasy is like the whole, like this started the whole like dragon thing, I think.
This was inspiration.
Yeah, so if this came out like now, I feel like it wouldn't be as good of like a thought out fantasy, but because it came out like when it did, it's like...
It was the first of its time.
Yeah.
And now it's built so much.
Yes. Like you can see how many like
this was even
new
first,
fantasies
I swear.
borrowed.
Lord of the Rings.
No, Lord of the Rings was, but I just mean like this like writing and this like
style.
Author and this
J.R.R.
story
Tolkien.
and this world. But yeah, that's what I rated. Sorry. And then literally I finished reading the book and I fucking bent the cover by accident. After I finished reading it. Thank you for choosing these. They're actually really fun.
No problem.
Like these two specifically that you chose. That like you probably
Those
you
are my
actually chose. I did actually like, so I think I want to read that other series that you read, the Roman one or whatever.
There's two.
I know,
The
there's
Roman and the Egyptian.
Yeah, there's multiple.
The Red Pyramids.
Maybe after I finish this whole series, I will read those
Maybe,
ones.
yeah, read the Roman one first because the Roman ones tie into those ones.
Does the Egyptian one not at all?
Not at all. I'm pretty sure he wrote the Percy Jackson series, then he wrote the Roman series, and then he did a crossover of this
There's like
series.
Apollo, there's like a bunch of series.
Those
when I was
are
at the bookstore.
Those are after now. That's like...
Oh, these are like new ones that he did?
Yeah, those are probably way after the fact. Alright. That's it.
Yeah, you can leave.
I can say bye.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
walk
just
away
do the
then.
outro.
Okay.
Bye. Alright guys, that was the end of this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want Mitchell to pick more books for me. I think he actually has pretty good taste in books despite the fact he doesn't read that much. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you next one.